Welcome back, everyone, to Sanity Lost. I'm Payne, and I just found out a couple seconds ago, and I probably misheard that there's crack in coffee.
I think you heard accurately. I think that was accurate.
The joys of half listening to your party, to your friends talk about drinks, while you look up to find that you can make sure you find the right musical selection and not rush to download stuff again. So
no misinformation on our podcast ever.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not. Especially not about coffee.
No.
Yes.
Not at all.
So, Nite, do you think in less than 30 seconds explain why there's crack in coffee? Is this a government conspiracy?
It's totally a government conspiracy, but it's because it's tasty.
Nah, you guys heard it here first. The C in coffee stands for crack.
Wow.
The O stands for opiates.
Wow.
The F stands for... and now I'm like, I don't know what drug I was about to say, but I'm just going to stop there.
So the F there actually stands for fish, and the rest is just it's not really an
it's
acronym,
just fish
it's
oil?
there. Yeah, definitely. And you can take my word for it as a coffee aficionado. All of this is completely 100% true. No made-up facts whatsoever.
Just cross all coffee sponsorships off the list now. Yeah, and so John, what is your I guess drink of choice?
Drink of choice. I am a big fan of energy drinks.
They're gonna kill him one day. I'm convinced.
Yeah, I probably drink more than I should. I usually try and limit myself to just one a day, but
you got a was it pre-game the workout?
Pre-game,
I don't know.
yeah, exactly.
Pre-work out the game?
Yeah, I was like, I don't. Everyone tells, that chubby kid in the corner doesn't work out.
But my problem is, I like energy drinks for the taste. I don't really care so much about the caffeine and the energy kick. So it's frustrating because I like the flavor of them, and so I want to drink them, but I have to keep an eye on that sometimes because some of them have a lot of caffeine in them.
Yeah, so you are a big fan of the canteen from Death Stranding that takes any water and turns it into Monster.
Yep. Yeah. I was always a big fan when I got to fill that up with Monster energy drinks. That was my favorite part.
I remember when people were talking about it, and I think I can't remember if it's true. If it was somebody talking about this, it's just that turns any liquid into Monster, and then they're just can you piss in it and make it Monster?
Ugh, gross.
And I don't remember the end of that conversation.
That's where the person left.
That's the question. What do you think?
Left it in the air.
How about you, Elizabeth? What drugs do you drink?
Okay, so this is an interesting question because Elizabeth just found out that she has just been drinking too much in general. So, factoid for the listeners here, you can drink too much liquid and it will hurt your body. And apparently, yes, Dave, too much. Too much. Apparently, I did that to myself. And, had to see 3 specialists for someone to tell me stop drinking liquid. So my liquid of choice
stop drinking as much as you were, not stop.
Not forever, yeah. I had to cut it in half. That tells you how much I was drinking. Between water and tea and seltzer waters and what else do I drink?
I'm glad you did not leave that open to me to finish what you were drinking.
But I think if I had to choose, one of my favorite drinks is
vodka.
Nope. There's too much burn. Too much burn. Yeah. I do love a good hard seltzer. I also really enjoy peppermint tea. I think that might be my favorite drink. Is a really good peppermint tea.
So the witch's brew of drugs.
Sure. Sure.
I mean, you also enjoy a good Berliner Weiss fruit beer.
Oh. Yeah, like if it tastes like juice and it has alcohol in it, then I'm in. Yeah.
Okay, well, there you guys know. If you ever want to drug out 3/4 of the group, there you know what you have to bring. If you, the listener, helps us grow to the upper echelon of tabletop, let's play, real play, whatever they're called, or if I actually find out how to use a Reddit or whatever to share things. I don't know how to share things
Reddit.
well. Yeah, I don't know. That's
like
what
using
it used to be
Reddits.
back in the day.
I
The
know.
Reddits.
All right, someone needs to take over and create a sub for Dave here, who's modding.
I'm not skilled in advertising. I'm skilled in the creation process. If what are waiting for Zoom to do its thing was all too clear. And that was just one other project.
Yeah.
As I was telling one of my friends, I am much more addicted to the creation project rather than get it into the hands of people.
All right, we need to find a marketer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that will be our fourth player.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
John. You'll have to redo the whole overlay.
Add someone new.
Oh no.
But and now I scared myself because I was like, was I actually recording this whole time? And I was.
Good job.
And so, yeah, we had a little bit of fun time last episode. People tried to talk to a box after telling it, "You shut up, box," and then it got all mad. Specifically, Cora and Percy. We're not happy. Well, Percy was happy that the box wasn't talking. Cora still up in the air.
Word of advice: if inanimate objects start talking to you, stop.
But they might have secrets.
Hi. Okay. I had RXT, I forget what it's called, but it was a little robot that talked to me and asked me trivia questions, and by technicality, it was an inanimate object.
It's true. But did it ever say, like, Dave, what is your deepest desires?
That's not what the box said.
It's
Dave,
true.
I want your soul.
When the battery was dying, it did sound like what it's reminding me. I don't know what the internet it thinks of Dane Cook now, but do you remember speaking spell with the devil?
Yeah, yeah. I remember that.
That's the only thing I wanted to bring up. Yeah. So.
All right, so we have a box that's mad at us now.
Well, you guys think it's mad. It's just not talking with you right now. It might be tired.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. Who knows what's going on? Hopefully I do. But anyway, finally, after 8 episodes, Caleb, Cora, and Percival, our heroes, our protagonists, finally meet up. Because I made sure they did.
And to think, I could have just kept driving.
You could have. Like, I would have just let you gone over there. It was just, it would be hilarious. Like, I'm just thinking about it. It would be hilarious if this whole first chapter went without Caleb, Cora,
We
and
did
Percival
nothing
all
together.
being together.
Not gonna
Like,
lie,
Caleb's like, man.
I was tempted.
It wouldn't have bothered me. But they met up, and then they're like, "Hey, let's go take a look at this clown conclave. My brain forgot what it was called. All the tents.
The circus.
There we go. That one. Let's go look at the circus, the clown gathering. But it was, I think it was this song. Wait, no, it was this one. I think. No, I wanted this one. So as they walk up and towards the night, they notice something walking strangely and creepily, and I don't remember the exact word I used, but it's just an awkward, shadowy figure is walking their way down the road as they wanted to go and take a look at the circus.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Cora's holding out the lantern. Can I see anything?
Before we get into that, though, we need to do the luck roll.
Yeah,
right?
do your luck rolls.
Right.
Do your luck
Before
rolls.
we get too far in here.
For
It's like, I
anyone
want my
doesn't
luck
know.
back.
69
For
over
anyone doesn't
46.
Yep. You're gonna
Okay,
fail.
3.
There you go.
I did not
yes.
fail this time.
Okay. You're too lucky.
Too lucky.
Let's see, mine is 63, under 66.
Alright.
Oh,
No luck for you
that's
either.
so close.
Yeah.
So you thrust this lantern out, and staring back to you, or staring back at you, is a painted face. White. It has it's a tall man with a scraggly beard. He has on a brightly colored suit with white polka dots all over it, and when he stops at the edge of the light, you see that his full height has to at least be 6 feet or higher. I don't know, 6.5 feet tall, because he just looks down at you, and he's just like, "Hello there. Are you going for a walk?"
Who are you?
Theeadoor is what some people call me. Lovely town you have here, child.
And do you always just go for walks when it's dark out?
No. Sometimes in day, sometimes at night, sometimes in between.
In between?
Yes. Strange things are happening here.
Percy steps forward and asks, why are you here? What do you want?
Oh. I'm here to watch.
What are you watching?
What?
There's something going on here, and it must be watched.
Are you at that weird circus?
Is that what you're calling them? No. I would not stoop so low. But we all have jobs. Don't we, Caleb?
Where did you come from?
Around.
And wait, how did you know my name?
Oh, as I said, I watch. But I'm not here to stop. So, Cora, Percival, Caleb, good night, and he begins to like awkwardly walk past you guys. Oh, one more thing. Cora, beware of the weight.
Ah.
Bye. And he like turns around a corner and yeah.
What was that? Caleb is just kind of looking after it, like completely confused. Like, what just happened here?
Cora grabs at the satchel around her waist. Does it feel heavier?
Roll strength.
Ooh. That's a 6 under 55.
You can feel that it's getting heavier, but because you're getting used to it and expecting it, you're able to carry it, but it's like you can feel like it's starting to get to the limits of what you can hold.
Percy sees Cora fiddling with the box or struggling with it and says, when weird, creepy things in the woods tell you to be careful of the weird box, you need to stop playing with it. We need to get rid of this thing.
We can't get rid of it, Percy. At this point, if it falls into the... Did you hear what it said?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It said it's watching.
Well, the box didn't say that it's watching. The box said something was watching. Obviously, that thing. It's not with the circus? What does that mean?
By the way, everyone roll sanity.
Yeah.
52 under 58. Or under 57, rather.
Okay.
Oh.
I rolled a 1 under 46.
Okay, extreme.
All right. I rolled a 56 under 67.
Okay, so that's going to be 1d4 of damage, and I have to pull out a die of sanity. So everyone's going to get affected a little bit differently because I also, in the break, did not grab my dice tray. So let's see. Okay. Caleb, you take 2 points of sanity damage. Percy, you take 4.
Ugh. That feels so good.
Caleb, Cora, you take 1.
What? How did I manage to only lose 1 and Percy lost 4? I don't understand.
It was a 1d4 for failing. It would have been at least 2. Or if 2 dice. If
or you need 1d4 for success, 2 for failing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because this is, you guys definitely saw weird things, but like, if we remember, in the past it was adrenaline-fueled fear of running away.
Yep.
This was like out of nowhere,
and
just Theeadoor.
Creepy.
So,
Theeadoor.
you guys still want to go for another night walk? They seem to go well for you guys.
Percy's like, I don't know that I like the idea of walking out in the dark with that thing wandering around.
So I will tell you, he walked away from the direction you were going to be heading.
Yeah, my point still stands.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know that it wasn't like he was walking in the direction.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So we have to think about this. So the box told us something was watching us, and then this thing tells us that he's watching us.
Oh,
but
wait a second. I forgot to mention something to you real quick. You rolled what again on strength?
What did I say? A 6 under 55.
It was an extreme success.
Yeah, so extreme. Okay, something I forgot to mention is you felt the box like shake and vibrate as Theeadoor walked past, and then like the vibration died down as he left.
like a fear shake or like an excited shake?
Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's a skill you could roll for that. I don't know. Like, I think psychology would be what you would normally roll for that, but it's just like, would you do psychology on a box? Sure. You know what? Roll it. See if you can, if you're able to.
That's not a great one. No, that's 47 over 35.
Yeah. Nah, you're not able to tell. Now that I think about it, it would probably be Cthulhu mythos that would probably help with that. But everyone starts with a 0 with that.
I was gonna say that's not great at all.
Yeah. No, that you will always fail that one. Yeah. So no, you just feel like it shake and vibrate. It's not violent. It's like, but it gets intense and then it dies down as he kind of turns the corner.
Okay, so if we put these pieces together, Theedoor isn't with the circus?
Well, so he says anyway.
But none of the rest of them have denied it. And we've met a lot of clowns now.
I mean, that's true, but it's still... If he's not with the circus, where did he come from? Is he just following this circus around for some reason?
Clearly, there's more sides to all of this that's going on, which again means we're getting involved in something we don't understand and is bigger than we clearly have any idea.
Also, the box moved. It vibrated when he was close.
So, Percy got this from the circus? Is that right?
Yeah, I found it in a trunk, in a tent.
It was Buster's, right?
Yeah, it was Buster's trunk in his tent.
So maybe we don't want to take this. If we're going to go back out to look at the circus, even if we're looking at it from a distance, maybe we shouldn't take this box with us. Because
No.
That's what I've been saying this whole time.
But where are we going to put it? Where are we going to put this where it would be?
I know, we can't. We have to keep it safe. I do agree. It is getting heavier. I don't think it's a good idea.
Don't you have a shop? Don't you have like a safe or something you can stick it in?
I do. That's where it's been all day. I just don't know. I mean, what are we dealing with? Could someone just come in and pick up the safe and walk out with it?
I mean, let's be honest. If that thing wanted the box, were you gonna stop it?
Yeah, probably not.
So I'm going to make the assumption that Cora and Percy told Caleb about talking to the sheriff that in the morning before they went to the library.
Yeah.
Or no, talking to the sheriff with the box before that happened. So I don't remember, did you show the sheriff the box as well?
I don't think so.
I don't think we did. I actually don't think we... I don't think we went to the sheriff.
Well, I know
we did.
It wasn't in the morning. It was. I think it was before.
You dragged me to the sheriff.
Okay. I have to go back and look.
Well, let me tell you guys something.
Yeah.
While you guys are talking, a car starts to pull up. Starts coming down the road. But you guys recognize it. This music is way more intense than what is happening right now because you recognize this as the sheriff's car.
Okay.
So, think
Percy kind of just unconsciously steps into the shadow.
and like she kind of pulls up and stops next to you guys and just Cora, Caleb, Percy.
Sheriff?
Hey, Sheriff.
Hey, I just got back from Mount Carmel. Yeah. So, what? Anything interesting happen?
So, have you
Yes.
been back to your office at all yet, or just driving in right now?
No, I just drove in and saw you guys standing in the middle of the street.
Well, all right. Well, so Caleb kind of takes the lead a little bit and says, "So, well, we had some weird stuff happen up at the mine today, and I'm sure the deputies
There's
already
so
filed
many
those
clowns.
reports. Yeah, there seems to be clowns everywhere, and so we even had clowns show up at this at one of our mines today, and just try to bully their way into the mine. I can't even think of the owner's name or the foreman's name.
Buck.
Buck Kelly. There we go. Yeah, Buck even had to fire a shot in the air to warn these guys off, because they were just like trying to bully their way into the mine, and it's kind of dangerous and stuff. It's super weird. Old Man Pap has got it secured up there for us now, but we were gonna go and just go out and look at the circus from a distance and see what we could see.
Well, I don't think that would be super wise. From what I've heard, I don't know, it seems like they're very protective when they're not open, from what I heard from Mount Carmel. Like, there's apparently someone tried to sneak up and look in there, and he's still in a hospital. So the circus, it opens tomorrow? Maybe, I think, tomorrow night, so maybe a few of us, we can go in as invited guests and see if we can poke around a little bit. Percy, you're pretty good at sneaking around. Do you think, if we cause a distraction, you could do what you do best?
Percy just kind of like shrugs and gives like a slight nod.
Hey.
Sheriff,
Look, yes.
have they found remains in Mount Carmel?
If they have, they didn't tell me. They said there's still things under investigation, especially with a few of the missing people. But between all this and these coincidences, I don't want to send you guys up there. And now that you told me that you were thinking about it, it's just, look, in the end, I can't stop you. If you're gonna go in there, you'll just wait an hour for me to go to bed and then go. I know how you guys are like, but honestly, if you want my suggestion, let's try to keep the peace, because if that was on the last day that they got violent, if they're planning on staying here till Halloween, I don't know. I don't want to have to worry about them being violent all the way up to then.
You don't think we should even maybe have you go up there with us and just look from a distance through the binoculars?
I don't know, man. That's not how she would say that. I don't know, man. Pass the pipe. No, look, I just don't know if I have the energy tonight. It was a long thing. How about?
Well, I guess as an alternative, what can you share what you found from Mount Carmel?
Yeah, it seems like there are people missing, and it seems like this road circus did come that way through, but it's I don't know. It's just there was so many things that they. Well, here, let me do a roll to just see. So, no, there was still a lot of stuff that they just wouldn't tell me. They gave me bits and pieces, but it was overall like just what they could tell to the public. I still don't know what the full extent, because they're still investigating. They still don't know all the answers, and that's hearing of reports of violence and the fact that it seemed like they were poking around.
Was there any mention of a kind of a really tall, very slow-speaking person that was in the area too?
No,
Kind of gives a vague
no,
description of Theeadoor.
Theedoor.
No, I didn't see anybody or hear anybody talk about that. There was a lot of reports of Uncle Buster, and seems like there was a few people that are now, well, in getting some psychological help with kind of some of the things that you mentioned to me, Caleb, of the posters looking and feel like they're being watched. But no, it's, look, I won't stop you if you guys want to go up. If you just do, just be careful. I'm just really drained. I just need to make sure, especially if the circuit is opening tomorrow, I just need to make sure I'm ready for whatever happens.
Well, Caleb also is going to describe a little bit more about the encounter with Theeadoor, and as well as just that other things had been seen today as well, and just kind of like vaguely mention what Percy saw, but not say it explicitly in case, so that Percy has the opportunity to talk about it. The posters talking and all, or watching him, especially with the reports of from the other town. Just to kind of
Sure.
keep
Her in the loop.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Like you both give descriptions. Well, if Percy wants to give a description of what he.
No, Percy's in general just kind of distrusts the sheriff, and so doesn't really know how to talk with her around her, so he's just kind of just hanging back, kind of, just looking anywhere but the sheriff's direction and trying not to be noticed.
Hey, yep. And so, Corey, you were about to say something as well?
Yeah, I think as Cora's listening to all of this, she's trying to put these puzzle pieces together. Sheriff, I hear you, and I don't want to make this any more dangerous for anyone in the town. The whole point of looking into it is to protect our town from these people, not make it worse. Do you... Well, Cora spins the satchel around and pulls out the news article that she had taken from the library earlier. I don't know if you've seen this, but Percy and I found this at the library this morning. It's a description of a cult in New York that was sacrificing people. At least that's what it seems like. I just feel like there's some connection here. And maybe this will help give you some more information. She hands it over to her.
All right.
And
oh, go ahead. Yeah.
We also found this. So I looked back, and I don't think that Cora had told the sheriff about the box. I think that she had kept it from her, and so she heaves out this box. We have
Percy
no
doesn't-
idea.
Percy doesn't say anything, but he's very, very unhappy that Cora did this. just scowling.
I feel like Cora can feel it on the back of her neck, and she turns around and she's like, "You told me to find a safe place to keep this."
Just kind of mutters under his breath, "Not like this."
Hey, and so, yeah, you're holding it out to her?
Well, I'm holding it, yeah.
Okay. Well, roll strength.
All right. Oh, 54 under 55.
Cool.
Yeah. No, you are. It is getting almost like unbearably heavy to you, and you're just holding it with two hands. And she reaches out for it. Like, do you let her hold it?
No, actually, I think Cora like just instinctively like pulls back a little bit.
He's like, okay, well.
So, I'm sorry. This feels important, and it feels dangerous. It needs to be somewhere that no one can get to it.
And Sheriff Hudson, she looks over to Caleb and is just, well, should we give it the same treatment that we gave the thing you showed me earlier? And she pulls out a lighter.
No, definitely not. This feels different than the poster.
Okay.
Percy steps forward and says, "No, do it. We need to get rid of it. Burn it."
Cora. Oh.
There's
ahead,
something in it, Sheriff.
Caleb,
wants
you were about to say something? Oh,
out.
sorry.
We can't let it out.
Nothing good will come from this thing.
But burning it is just as likely to let it out as destroy it. You know what we've seen? It's. I mean, I know everything has to have an explanation, but we've seen weird stuff, and until we know what's going on with it, that just seems like it would be. I don't know. This feels really important, just in what's going on, and Cora and Percy have both said that it's been talking to them. It's if it really is something in there wanting out, then burning it seems like it'd be just as likely to let it out as to destroy it.
I think it's worth the chance. If it's bound to the container, destroying the container may destroy it.
But what if the burning it is how it's opened? And how it's released?
At this point, I think it's too heavy, and Cora like has to put it down on the ground.
Yeah, well, we'll just say, like, as you guys are talking, like, the weight becomes so heavy that it just slips. Like,
Yeah,
your fingers slip, and it crushes your toe, and now you have to go to the hospital for 32 minutes. No, but it's like, it thuds into the ground, and it's like, you guys looking down at it, it's like the corner is, like, embedded in the earth as it, like, kind of sticks up, like, kind of, like, at an angle.
I mean, look.
What do you think, Sheriff? Have you seen anything like this before?
No, and it seems like the unnatural follows you guys.
That box
She
was
reaches
definitely
down-
not that heavy before, so there's something weird going on with it.
Well, she reaches down, and like you see, like it looks like she's getting ready to like, because she saw you struggling with it, and she grabs it with two hands, and it's just like she yanks up, but it's just like the weight is not there anymore, and like she like almost falls over backwards, just like, I thought you said this thing was heavy. Like
You
and
saw how it hit the ground.
I did,
That
and you see her like she's like holding it in a hand and like kind of tossing it up and down.
That's exactly what happened before. Percy could barely hold it when he brought it to me for the first time, and I picked it up like it weighed nothing. And the longer I've had it, the heavier it's gotten. And Theedoor, the weird, creepy clown who said he's not part of the circus, he warned me to watch out for the weight.
What's the weight?
We don't know.
But it's certainly gotten heavier the longer I've had it.
And Caleb's going to reach out to take it from the sheriff to just see how heavy it feels to him.
Yeah, roll strength.
2 under 60, so extreme.
Yeah, no, it feels like nothing. Like you're holding something, but it feels like there's no weight at all.
See, I know when I held it earlier, it had more than this earlier when I held it.
Yeah. So I know we have questions about this. I think this is a piece of the puzzle here. I also feel it has to be kept safe and separate. We can't destroy it yet. We don't know what it is or what it means or what it will do. I have to imagine that we don't want Theedoor or Buster or any of the clowns around it.
Okay, well, how about this? With everything going on, I'm just gonna say no. Don't go to the circus tonight. But let's all go there. We can meet up. We'll call if everyone's fine with it. Maybe Percy and Caleb, maybe the two of you guys can sneak off somewhere and just look around, see if there's like, I don't know, any equipment belonging to the mine or just anything else that's strange. Anything that's missing. While Cora and I will stay out in the light and cause a distraction or just observe. And if anything bad happens, like we'll come and make sure we give you a way out. But with this book, I don't think it should go to the circus. Did I say book? I meant box. You guys kept calling it book, then I said book. This box shouldn't go to the circus, so...
Percy nods his head and says, if you're not going to burn it, then yeah, we need to lock it away.
Do you have a place? I have a safe, but I feel like someone could just pick up the safe and take it if they wanted to.
She turns to Percy. Percy, you don't have, I guess, a place you would hide some of your wares?
I mean, sure, but nothing secure.
But it's out of the way and not easily found, right? I know we found a few of your places, but I know you have to have more.
I mean, yeah, of course, but I don't... Cora said that when the Theeadoor thing was here earlier, the box vibrated as it walked by. Which makes me think that if it can sense its presence, maybe the same is true in reverse. And if it can sense where the box is at, then it doesn't matter where we hide it. I think what's more important is we need to have it secured. We need it locked.
Well, I know we have the safe down at the office.
What about the bank? Could we put it in the bank vault?
That probably would be a wise thing. We could set up a...
I can't think of anything stronger and harder to break into that. And believe me, I would know.
Okay, we're gonna have to have a talk. Never mind.
Percy.
Yeah, I can totally see Percy casing the bank that way too.
And if we put
Absolutely.
and if we do that, then it wouldn't really be out of the question if there was a cop or two that kept an eye on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you guys do that tomorrow morning before we hit the circus?
Take it to the bank. Will you have someone there who knows?
I think the less people that
We're gonna
know.
need somebody to talk to the bank manager. I don't know. He's gonna take a box just on our say so.
I'll call him in the morning. If you guys head there after lunch, I'll make sure then that's all taken care of. You guys just how about this? If one of you guys could, I'll call the general store to let you know when it's all set up. I'll take care of that side of it, and then one of you guys can just go drop it off, and then we'll meet here. I don't know, 5 o'clock or so, and head to the circus.
Okay.
All right, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Percy nods in agreement.
Hey, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And she drives off.
Okay. Well, I will lock this up in my safe for the night, I guess. It's the best I've got for now.
Yeah, it'll have to do.
And, I guess we're gonna have to try and sleep.
Okay. Where's everyone staying? Like, I know Caleb has his own place and Cora has their own place.
Yeah, I think I say to Percy, hey, I mean, I know you probably don't like this option, but you're welcome to come to my place. I do have a spare room. Or you can also hang here at the general store. It's quiet. No one's gonna bother you.
Percy thinks for a moment and says, I was hoping you would say that. I wasn't really wild on being out in the woods with that thing creeping around.
I heard that. No, just I'm joking. That didn't happen.
Everyone roll
That
sanity.
would give me a heart attack right now.
I want to be as far away from that box as possible, but you're right about somebody being able to walk out with the safe. I think somebody should probably keep an eye on it, so maybe it's best if I stay here.
Do you want me to stay with you? Timmy's fine with my in-laws.
Percy kind of shrugs and says, it's up to you. I don't want to make you stay here.
Cora, I'm guessing at this point, like, we've gone back inside. Caleb, I don't know if you're here or not, but gone back inside. Cora, like, walks over to one of the walls and, like, pulls out these two, like, thick, kind of, like, camping bed rolls that she sells to the miners for when they have to be out there overnight, and, like, lays them out on the floor. And turns to Percy and says, it's no big deal. We have plenty of space and plenty of warmth.
Percy gives just kind of a quick short nod and says, thanks.
Before they went in, Caleb would have been waving and said, well, I'll see you in the morning. I'm going to head home and let Dad know that I'm, what's the plan for tomorrow and everything. But he's going to sit out in the, car across the way and just kind of watch the store for a little while before leaving.
Pulls out the binoculars. What are they doing there?
No, we're
to
just
the
like
radio.
watching the building for anything weird.
Yeah. No, Percy doesn't have that interest.
It's more just watch the
Wanna get
building
another-
for weirdness.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So. Yeah. Everybody. Goes to their respective homes, and everything, and yeah, it's the next day, Friday, the 26th. So you guys all wake up. You do your normal stuff that's going on. We'll say you done your morning routines. You have Timmy back, like maybe to give your parents and in-laws a little bit of a break. And you're just because she said she would call the store when the bank was ready. So, Caleb, did you go into work or are you staying? What are you planning on doing?
I think I'd already kind of coordinated with Dad on what was going to be needed. There wasn't really anything to do for the time being, since everything's locked up and mine's kind of shut down until the weirdness is past, basically. So Caleb's just kind of getting ready and is going to head over to the store, just like shortly after breakfast.
Okay, yeah. So you guys are all there, and it's like right as it's opening hours. You guys are all standing there talking. Somebody enters into the store and it's just like, excuse me? Anyone here?
Hi. What can I... Cora looks around for who it is.
You would recognize this person as Penelope Green.
Okay.
She is the resident nurse of the town of Centralia. Since they're so close to Mount Carmel, that's where the hospital is, and that's really where they'll send everybody if it's a giant medical emergency. But you guys all know, like, she used to be from Philadelphia, and like she's kind of got long dark hair and kind of has a grim face. But like she doesn't talk about her time in Philadelphia much, but you just know that she was there, and she's like, I just had to go, and now she kind of does medical treatment for people in Centralia.
Oh, hey, Penelope. How are you doing this morning?
Well, I'm could be better. I'm just wondering, have you seen the Johnsons? I was supposed to have Mrs. Johnson and her daughter Trisha come in for a checkup a couple days ago, and I haven't seen them, and it seems like they weren't here. Like, it doesn't seem like anyone knows where they were. I just was wondering, have you seen her?
Actually, now that you mention it, no, I haven't. And they usually are in here. It's Friday, right? They're usually in here midweek to pick up their groceries before the weekend. I guess now that I think about it, they actually didn't stop by. Have Cora turns to Caleb and Percy. Have either of you seen them?
Let's see. Would there be a roll? I'm trying to think if there's a roll.
I'm also thinking that that's with what Caleb does. There's probably a low chance that he would have seen him.
Yeah.
Unless there's something pathwise with Old Man Pap, or it might be with the mine.
I'm just like looking through to see if there's anything that would like fit, and I guess spot hidden, like, or I'm trying.
I guess
there's not
is there any overlap in what what do they do in the town? Does he work for the mine or anything, or?
Well, Mrs. Johnson is married to Mr. Johnson, and yeah, he would probably be one of the miners. So,
I guess
I'm trying
would
to think.
would he be one of the miners that would have been out there yesterday at the new mine?
Yeah, he could have been. I'm just trying to see what would be a.
I was trying to think of where the overlap would be from.
Yeah, how about roll luck? Roll luck if you saw them.
All right, we got 72 over 49.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
I didn't really think. I was just trying to think. It's not really, apart from mine, not likely a whole lot of overlap.
Yeah, and so actually, Corey and Percy, if you guys want to roll luck to see if you spotted them, Percy, it's up to you if you even think you would know who these people are. Like,
I mean, I may have seen them.
yeah,
I don't know that I would
not.
necessarily know.
He's probably close to the house.
are they the
Yeah.
bank?
I got a 72 over 53, so I have not.
I rolled 51 under 66.
Alright, so I'm trying to think when it would have made sense for you. Maybe when you were dragging the book back. Not maybe. Yeah, when you were dragging the book back that first day. I keep calling it a book because you guys call it a book.
I called it a book one time.
I know, and now it's like in my head as a book. So when you guys carried when you were carrying the box back, you saw, it looked like Mr. Johnson was like running through the woods, but like you weren't really focused on him, more like hiding, making sure he ran away, which he didn't spot you, and you stayed away.
Okay.
So
Do you share that, or do you keep that to yourself?
No, I think I'll note it, but I don't have any reason to share it at the moment.
maybe I'll go talk to Mrs. Kelly and see if Trisha's been put in school. So
Have you talked to the sheriff?
not yet. I just figured there's only so much the police can do, so I figured let me go check off everything that I can do, and if no one's there, then I'll go talk to him.
Yeah,
I mean,
it wouldn't hurt to at least mention it to her.
yeah.
Yeah, it's on the way, so we'll see. Okay, well, thanks for your help.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
just some weird stuff going on right now. So any
Yeah.
little thing is just kind of added weirdness that we want to keep track of.
Yeah. By the way, Caleb, you're still penciled in for next week, so I'll be seeing you.
All right.
And she just walks off. So, but yeah.
What were you gonna say, John?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that you were saying anything.
No, you're good.
Okay.
First he's thinking like, dodged a bullet.
So, is this our first missing? Are the Johnsons missing?
I guess we don't know that yet, do we?
At
guess
this
we don't.
point, Percy kind of, thinks for a moment and is like, I'm pretty sure I saw Mr. Johnson running through the woods when I first showed you the box.
What?
I didn't even think about it in the moment. It was just hearing that they were missing. It kind of jogged my memory, but at the time I was just trying to not be seen, and so I didn't even think about it. I was just trying to avoid him. But right before I saw you, I saw him running through the woods.
Which direction? Towards the town or towards the circus?
I don't know, Dave. Which direction would I see?
let's see, because you were kind of taking a long loop around. So it was heading north, but it wasn't like in a clear direction of the circus. But yeah, it was in the north section of town, because that's where you would have been.
Okay. Bershi shares that information.
So I guess he could have been running to the mines, too. Would have been a weird way for him to get up there, but...
I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean anything either. It's weird.
Yeah.
And now they're missing.
Well, the phone starts ringing. Just bring, bring, bring. I don't know what a phone would sound like. Yo, pick me up.
It was a specialized ringtone for 1930s. I think that might be our call. So Cora goes and picks up. Hello, this is Cora's General Store.
Hey, this is Sheriff Hudson. The stuff is set up at the bank. Yeah, if just one of you guys could take it down, that would be good.
Yeah,
So.
I'll run it over now. Hey, just as a heads up, Penelope Green was just in here looking for Mrs. Johnson and Trisha. They missed their appointment a few days ago, and apparently no one that she's talked to has seen them.
Okay. This is just something else to add to the list. Okay. Hey, well, thank you for that. Penelope will probably stop in. She's, even though reluctant, she'll do the right thing. Okay. I'll talk to her when she shows up.
Okay.
If anything changes for our plans this afternoon, I'll let you know.
Sounds good. See you later tonight.
Yep. And she hangs up, and yeah.
All right, guys. That's our go signal. Does one of you want to take this over?
I can take it over. And
Okay.
I have such a bad feeling about this.
it's better than destroying it without knowing what will happen. And who knows?
It's gotta
maybe,
be better than leaving it in my safe.
yeah, and who knows? Maybe
I know.
we'll need this box to stop whatever it is that's going on around here.
Cora hands it to Caleb. Pulls it out of the safe where it was overnight and hands it to him.
Mm-hmm. Both you roll strength.
11 under 60, which is still extreme.
71 over 55.
Alright, yeah, like, Cora, you go to pick it up, and you're expecting to weight, but, like, when you go to pick it up, it's, like, super light. Like, it's just all the weight that you're expecting is gone. And it's, like, you use too much strength, and you're like, ugh, and, like, almost, like, drop it to the ground, but, like, I don't know. We'll let you keep some grace in front of the people, in front of the guys, and you recover, and like no one sees you, like almost like trip and fall or whatever, like from the unexpected weightlessness of this. And yeah, you hand it to Caleb, who's able to hold it with no problem.
Guys, it's not heavy anymore. This is so confusing. Okay, take it. Put it where it will be safe.
I wish I knew why this box seemed to change weight all the time. Do you have a bag or something I can stick it in so it's less conspicuous walking over there?
Oh, yeah, of course. And she hands him the satchel that she's been wearing it in.
It's got flower prints on it. It's pink.
No, but it does probably say Richmond's General Store on it.
I mean, at least that keeps the box itself out of public eye.
So yeah, you're gonna head down?
Yep, well, I'll take the box over there and walk in and
Okay.
find the bank manager.
Yeah, so you walk in, like, this, like, older gentleman with, like, waxed hairs, just like, yes, hello, you're the one that, Miss Hudson called about? Yes, right this way. We have a safety deposit box, we can put it right in. And, like, he leads you into there, and just like, don't worry, if I don't touch it, I don't have to answer for it. And so it's yeah, he gets it all in there. He's like, okay, so here are 2 keys. Okay. Actually, no. He only gives you one key. This is the only. Yeah, only one key, and this is. If you want copies, we'll have to call in and make them. But this is the only way into that box. So, if you need to get in here, you need this key. Understand?
Caleb just nods and says, yeah, and holds out his hand to receive the key.
Okay, don't lose it. It is very expensive. And he sends you on your way, and as he goes to deal with another person. And you walk out of the bank. I need you to roll a listen. By the way, make sure you're checking all your things
Successes.
that you.
9 under 22.
All right. So, as you exit, you hear what sounds like a child crying. Down, like, it's just, you hear it and just.
Is that from where the safety deposit box is, or?
No, it is out on the street.
So
And
what?
it's like, it sounds like, if you're looking at the map, like right here, like, I imagine like the bank was, like if town hall's there, like the bank was probably like maybe this building here, like kind of at the corner of the main street. And then like kind of on, it sounds like it's coming like down the road, like kind of near this alleyway. There's like a few trees and stuff.
So hearing this cry, I'll start kind of looking around that way and walking that direction.
Okay. As you make your way down, like the crying gets more intense, and you hear it, and you turn that corner.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out where this crying is coming from, but not be like running to someone's aid, but be like ready to help if needed, but not be jumping in if it. Not like trying to rush in to see if get his nose in everybody's business type of thing.
Yeah, so you walk down, and it's just like behind there, it's like a bunch of like trees and stuff, and you go and walk into the trees a little bit, and you see this child crying, and you see that it's holding the hand of this limp body that's just sitting there. I need you to roll for me. Trying to see what it's. Yeah, roll. I don't know if it's spot hidden. This is the problem where I'm like, I don't know what this specific check would be. Roll intelligence.
That would be. Oh, wow. The initial roll is 77 over 70. So we are going to be using some of that luck to make that a 70.
Okay. And as you pull up, you recognize this face. Both of these faces, in fact. Because they were on the missing poster all the way back when Sheriff Hudson posted it. See you next time.
We didn't even make it to the circus.
Whap, whap.
Hey, everyone.
Yeah, we'll have to do the circus in 2 months.
Thanks for listening, everybody. You'll get to hear what happens sooner than we will.
It's getting spicy now. It's all building up. Okay, later. Later, everybody.
Bye.